Hey everybody, Crow here, and as you can see, I do have a Playdate. I actually just got this in the mail today. Why did I get the Playdate? What made me get one? Oh, I was actually thinking about it for quite a while, actually, since about 2 years ago, I think, when these originally went up on pre-order. But the price was like $179, and I thought, maybe that's too much, I don't know. And in the meantime, a lot of other people had gotten their Playdates and were talking about it. One of which was the Ever Canadian, and every so often he'd have me on a live stream on his channel where he'd try to convince me to get the Playdate. And I'm like, I don't know. But what finally triggered me to actually pre-order one or order one, actually, if you were to order one now, it'd be a pre-order because you're not going to get it right away. I pre-ordered mine back in April, and I just get it now in September. So that's what, like 5 months, 5.5 months or so. What actually triggered me to get it was I was like waiting for maybe it to come down in price, but I had gotten an email early in April of this year, 2023, that was saying basically like, hey, you have about a week to order the Playdate before we're going to raise the price to $199. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll pre-order it now. So I pre-ordered it. This wasn't the only thing I pre-ordered. I got the case as well. This case, I think, is like $30 case. You get like $9 off on it. So altogether, it wound up being like $199, $200 anyway, not even counting the taxes and shipping, which added like another almost $30 to it. So we're going to open this stuff up, just take a look at it. If it does not power on, I might have to charge it up and continue this later, but actually I'm looking for a knife and it's in my pocket. First thing I want to do is open up the case first, just to get that out of the way, because I am curious about this. I've never seen the cover. I've seen people talk about the Playdate, but I've never seen people talk about the cover. Then again, I really haven't been going out of my way to look at Playdate videos. So, oh, you know what? Before I even finish that up, when I opened the box up, not only was this in there and this, but I did get this piece of paper as well with a paper clip in there, because it's telling you, oh, if you can't turn it on, blah, 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 blah. Oh, reset it. Here's a paper clip, which I thought was kind of weird. I don't know what person wouldn't have a paper clip. Anyway, let's get this out of here. So, purple. It's not like you have a choice of color or anything. I think it's just the one case. But I figured, you know, why not? Foam in there. Apparently just sticks on magnetically. Looks like there's little prongs there. I just wanted to get this open just so I could throw it on when I do get this open. So it looks like this is like a box where it just kind of slides upwards. So we're going to cut the plastic right there and get this wrapper off. All right. That's embossed there. All right, let's get this open. Let's see here. These boxes, sometimes they stick. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, you know what? I think I remember seeing something like this. Have fun, it says, huh? So here's the thing. I like how thin this box was. I never really pointed it out. And the back of it is just, you know, this text, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so have fun. So this is the USB-C cable, which I'm always happy when we're seeing devices now that have USB-C. They should have stopped coming out with micro USB a long ago. That's the crappiest type of connector. Actually, this cable's actually a pretty decent length. You're not going to see the whole thing on here. If I had to guess, 3 feet? Yeah, it's got to be a 3-foot cable. I guess, which if you think about it, isn't that long, but it's nice that it matches. I've gotten devices with cables that were a lot shorter than that. So here's a manual here. Welcome. Let's see if we get that out. It's kind of really in there. There we go. Thank you so much for buying the Playdate. To get started, press lock. It's on top. If nothing happens, first charge your Playdate with the included USB cable. Tips: use the crank, pull out from the bottom, okay. Sleep mode, okay. Some regulatory information. Some, huh? Just some of it. Okay. All right. Why was I interested in this thing to begin with? It's just because it's a weird oddity. And I like weird oddities, as you can see with the Arduboy that I had gotten some time ago. Although the Arduboy was a lot cheaper than this. Before I turn this on, or at least attempt to turn this on, let's take a look around here. You got little Playdate indent on the back. I like how tiny this thing is. You know, you could really just throw this in a pocket and Not really feeling anything. There's the crank. It's a nice smooth crank, no clicking. And it did just pop out pretty easily. There we go. Now let's take a look at the cover, actually. Okay, so I'm assuming... Oh, I see. It's got to go where these little indents are up at the top there. Oh, I see. There's 3 indents here. Well, there's 4 indents, but there's 3 prongs there. So there you go. If you want to throw it in your pocket, not where you have to worry about the thing getting all scratched up. And if you do want to play the thing, and you can either play, I guess, like with the flap like that, or I guess you just pull the whole thing right off and forget about it, and then put it back on when you're done. Yeah, it actually just goes right on real easily. So I guess we'll attempt to turn this thing on and see if we get power. It does not have power, apparently, so we're going to have to plug this in and resume a little bit later. All right, I've had this thing plugged in, charging for quite a while, well, a couple hours. I was trying to figure a way to get the screen to turn off, but it always was like this, and I thought if I tap, it says press twice to unlock, but if I thought by pressing once it would put it to sleep. I press it once, it does a little eyeball thing, and then it's like, get back to the screen. And it doesn't seem like it ever went off, but I don't think it's drawing a whole lot of power doing this. The display, I don't know if you could tell this but from the camera, but it really looks like the e-ink display, like with some of those e-book readers that you don't have to charge for like a month or so. It really looks like that. But since we are going to try this now, I'm just going to do this. We're going to tap twice. We get a skip intro continue. We're going to continue. And of course, you get the obligatory warning about seizures. I believe to make it the volume louder, you do get this goofy intro, but hold menu and left or right, I believe. Yeah, controls the volume. Let's try and make this as loud as it can. Oh, I see. It's trying to tell me to push up. That way, then down. Okay, we're making a... Okay, we did that. Okay, A, B. Okay, cool. Nice thing is the speaker's up there and you're not holding it. Okay, so now it's telling me to do the crank thing. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Nope. Yeah, okay, there you go. All the way up. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's the whole crank thing that got me interested in this to begin with, because you don't really see anything that's got, like, to me it reminds me of like a paddle controller or a dial. You don't really see that much anymore. Hello, welcome to Playdate. We're glad you're here. Let's do a little setup to get started, okay? To set up your account, we'll need to connect to the internet. Let's find a Wi-Fi network. Okay, well, I'm going to do that. You're not going to see this on camera. Okay, connect. Let's see, it should be fine now. I'll just cut it out if it says what the Wi-Fi is. Register device, contacting Playdate server. Okay, well, you're not going to see that. All right, enter this pin at Playdate pin. All right, it's registered. Contacting, account linked, loading. Oh, you're not going to see that. All right, checking for update. Downloading. Okay, let's see how long this takes to download. Wish I knew exactly how much it was downloading, though. Well, I guess I'll just cut when it's done. Unpacking. Okay. A to continue. And so that was the update. Applying system update. One thing I didn't notice until I was charging these holes here, you could see through them. Probably, even though it's blurry, you could see through that hole. Thought that was kind of weird. And while we're waiting, didn't really measure this thing, but as you can see on the thing here, the table here, it's about 3 inches wide, 3 inches tall. It's almost a perfect square. All right. Oh, what time is it? Right now it is, well, it's really 9:04. Okay, there we go. Would you like to send metrics? You know what? Why not? All right, press A to play. So, the way I understand it is it time releases games to you. So, Unless I do specific things. I'm only going to see 2 games for now. Like in a week, I'll see 2 more games. I don't think I'm going to cheat the system, but I know I can sideload games as well. And I know people have written their own games. I know Ever Canadian, Pete, has written his own game. I'm going to have to check that one out. I'm going to see have to see how difficult it is to do that. Actually, let's take a look at the settings before we do anything else. I like how I'm using the crank to do that instead of just going up and down. I'm just using the crank. Okay, you won't see the account. You won't see any of that. The time. Okay, so basically, system update input test. Up. Okay, so up. Oh, I see. So you've got your entry point. In the middle is when you're holding it down, and then when it releases it, you kind of get a trigger for that, and then it's got the position of the crank. Oh, it's got an accelerometer in there. Kind of didn't remember that at all. It looks like the battery's fully charged. It only took about an hour or 2. Let's go back. Okay, there we go. So, we'll check out these 2 games, and I don't know if I'm going to continue on after that. Whitewater Wipeout. Check that out first. And I'm sure that if you've seen any Playdate videos, you've seen this and more than what I've got here. Whitewater Wipeout. Press A to start. Okay. Crank forever. Whoa. It's funny because I was just playing like I was just playing California games like less than a week ago. Crank for fun time. So you have to crank to get started. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Dumb. Don't call me dumb. I get it. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Oh, where are you going? Pretty sucky, huh? Score 0. Okay, we can't have a score of 0. We gotta try that again. Okay. Whoa. Wait a minute, what? Do a Bordeaux roll. Do I have to just keep spinning it? Is that what it wants me to do? No, it can't be. Okay, I kind of see. Ah, there we go. Whoa. Oh, I tried to spin way too many times. Okay. It's very sensitive, the crank here. Alright, there we go. Let's see if we can do more. But if I could do that, like, quicker. One more time. Plus, I don't know if this is the camera's going in and out of focus or not. I'm trying not to get that shadow, too. Alright, let's try again. Crank the burn. Oh. Okay, can you see down this point? Okay. Let's see if we get to 2 in a row. There we go. 3. Whoa. Oh, it can't stop. Okay. The wave's gonna get me. Okay, I'm outrunning it. Alright, we're getting the hang of this. Whoa. Oh. No, I did pretty good. Okay, come on. Interesting little game here. Let's see if we can do it. Oh no! Oh good, the AC cranked on, so I don't know if you're hearing an extra background noise. All right. Ooh, who farted? What the? Okay. All right. Tip. Pressing LR in the air. Try pressing L and R in the air. I didn't even try that. I was just... Okay, I guess we have to try one more time with this L and R tip. Left or right. Okay. Oh, okay, well... I guess I gotta get some air to do that. Oh, wrong way. Oh, okay. I guess he's doing something. I can't really tell because I'm more focusing on getting the screen in camera. Yeah, he's doing something, but that's fine. Speed gets you higher. Okay, yeah, it sure does. All right, what's this one? Casual birder. Loading. You need to restart your Playdate. Do I? Okay, I guess we'll restart the Playdate. Oh, okay. I guess it restarted really quick if it did. Start a new game? I'm afraid? Okay, I'm afraid. Okay. Why even have that option? Alright, and what is going on here? Your new digs. Is this like an RPG or something? Already moved your stuff in, you're all set. You're a pretty brave kid moving to a town like this. Do you even know anything about bird photography? You're gonna have a rough time if you can't at least handle the basics. You got a camera on that phone, right? Okay, I gotta take a picture of a baby somewhere around here. Oh, you have to focus with the crank, okay. So I have to find a baby, huh? It's a baby bird? Ah. I got a new bird. Okay. Is that what he was talking about? Yeah, show the pic. Whoa, you got him. Nice work. Okay, this is more than just a quick pick up and play game like the surfing game was. But, got a pretty good idea of what to expect with this one. Walking around, focusing on pictures and such. Oh, I've been trying to figure out how to do this side loading game thing, and it went to this clock screen. Alright, so I got a couple free games. Oh, there they are. Okay, so I got a couple free games off of the Playdate website. A lot of them you have to pay for, but there were a couple of them I found for free. And I added them. I got them, and I was like, well, how do I put them on this thing? It was never really explaining. So I finally went into the device. I went to the games thing, and it refreshed the list, and we could see the games that I... Oh, look at this. There's more than... Okay, it's organizing it. New, okay, catalog, Real Steel, Recommendation Dog are the two that I got. You could also sideload it by plugging the USB into the PC. Do it that way. But the easiest way to do it is just to tie it to your account. You take the file. If you have the file, you take the file, put it on your account, and then it would just update automatically onto this thing. That's kind of cool. So, let's download all. Because I'm interested in what catalog is, because I don't know what catalog is. So I wonder if it's just an easier way to get games on the device itself. Oh, and the other thing was, yes, with the way the game releases go, it releases automatically 1 or 2 games per week as I go along. But I could skip all that if I wanted to. I saw on the website I could say skip ahead this, automatically pick this game, so I don't literally have to wait. I'm just going to do that anyway, just to get the slow infusion of games, because it's better just to have 1 or 2 games added a week, I feel, rather than just having a whole bunch dumped on me at once. So we're going to just wait for this all to download. This really feels, for as small as this is, it really feels solid. It's a solid little device, and it doesn't feel bad at all to hold in the hand. When you're gripping it with one, it's light enough to where it doesn't really feel off balance or anything. So yeah, I mean, the design of this thing is pretty damn good, even though it is kind of a little weird that the screen is just a little off center, just to put the screen there. I mean, not the screen, but the speaker there. So it's kind of interesting design. All right, this seemed to be taking quite a while to download all of the items, so it's still got the catalog to download, and I assume it's still doing that in the background, but I did get the two, it did download the 2 games that I got for free anyway. So, it's an interesting animation. Real Steel and Recommendation Dog. So, I guess we'll try Real Steel first. And there are plenty of other games to get as well, just that not a whole lot of them are free. These were the only 2 free ones I found. I don't even know if there's any other ones that are free. The year is 20XDX. 99% of the world's wealth resides in the mansion fortress of 5 billionaires. So, story. Can't see what's going on here. I have it pretty far away from me, so it's kind of hard to see. Okay, enough story. Politician. Okay, so crank to real. Okay, so I see left and right can... Oh, is it? Left and right controls it, or is it just going back and forth on its own? I think it's just going back and forth on its own. Oh, what the... Wait a minute, what was it? Am I not supposed to hit those? I guess I'm not supposed to hit those. I don't really know what's going on. I realize it's out of focus. Because if I get this close enough to the camera where you can see it, I can't see it. Press A to something. Switch directions. Oh, I see. So that's how I could just switch directions. I could just hit A. And the way I'm holding this to get this on camera, I realize that half the footage might be blurry. Oh, go the other way. Okay, we'll check out the last game here. All right, it was Recommendation Dog, and I think this one is just... I don't know what this one is, to be honest. It just seems like a dog is going to recommend stuff to me. Start shift, bark. Oh, bark. Nice. Okay. Shift started. Oh, is this like Papers, Please? Which I have not played. I can't read what they're saying, but is the other button approve or something? What in the world? Hooray, I got no points. Oh, I see. So the person comes in and I guess you're the dog recommending people, I guess maybe matches, and this is the Rolodex. Okay, I just wanted to... That's how this game works. Okay, I wonder if it downloaded that last thing. Yeah, it did not download while I was playing those games. It seems like the downloading and of the games installing is I don't know, maybe I'm just like spoiled with like how fast my phone is and stuff, but this just seems to take a long time, especially for the size it says these files are. Like Wipeout Water and Casual Birder. Well, no, not those two, because those were already installed. These two, 21.5 megs, 17.9 megs. Why did it take several minutes to download that, and then some more time to install it? I don't know. Anyway, I'll wait until the catalog downloads and we can see what that is, and then we'll finish up. It took forever to download that. All right, finally finished. Ah, there it is. System catalog. Let's see what this is. What am I doing here? Let's see here. Pulse. That sounds interesting. Okay, so you could just buy it straight from here. So I guess that is what the catalog is. Crank to buy. No, that's not. If I'm going to accidentally buy something, I want it to be something I'd be interested in. Pulp games. Look at every time I look up, it's out of focus. Play dice. Yeah, I remember seeing some of these on the website. Crank tanks. So there's a lot of stuff to purchase. Let me see if I find a racing game. Ah, here we go. P Racing. $12. Yeah, this is the one I saw. It looked pretty interesting. Let's see. I don't have a credit card attached, so let's see. It's going to give me error because I have no card attached to my account. Yep. Which I'm not going to do now, but it's nice to know that I could purchase straight from the Playdate as well. So, I'm going to stop the video here. I'm sure there's lots more videos on the Playdate. Now, if you watched this one all the way to this point, I don't know why you would have now in September 2023 when there have been Playdate videos coming out for the last 2 years, but I just made it because it was something that was new to me. So, let me know if you want to see any more videos on this. I'm not really planning on it. I just want to do a video showing that I got this thing and what I thought about it. It's interesting. I'll probably take it around with me because it is small enough. It is smaller than Evercade, smaller than Switch for sure. It's actually even smaller than my cell phone, so it's about half the size of my phone, maybe even more than half the size of my phone. So, yeah, I'll carry this around. Let's put it in my other pocket. Or I could actually put it in the same pocket as my phone. It'll be interesting. At least I have something to try this out for a while. So, that's it. See you next time.